Hello everyone, my name is Destiny Binadion, the chummiest tech man alive. Today we will be looking at how to register your business name with the Corporate Affairs Commission in Nigeria. If you're just joining us, do not forget to click on the subscribe button or on the notification bell so you will be informed when I post inspiring and educative content just for you. Remember, the goal is to never be caught unfresh. Because why? That's how stars do, like I do. Without further ado, let's dive in. Hi, if you're just joining us, you're welcome. As we earlier said, today we'll be looking at how to register a business name with the Corporate Affairs Commission in Nigeria. Now, the most important thing for you to figure out at this point in time is that before you ever operate a business in Nigeria, you must have registered your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission. Now, this is required of you by the federal government of Nigeria, and you must do it. Without further ado, let's dive into the first thing we need to do. One, click on the link below so it takes you straight directly to the Corporate Affairs Commission registration page. This is where we're going to start our process. As you can see, we're here now. The next step you want to do once you're here is to confirm the availability of your business name. Most times we feel we are the only ones who have this business in mind, we have this business name. But you'll be amazed that a lot of people have these businesses with the same name. Some are operational, some are already reserved. So for you to be sure that you're not taking someone else's business name and thereby having a court order later as you go on the business, it's better you search for your business name and make sure it's unique to you. So we're on the home page now, and the first thing we want to do is click on step one. As you can see, the search now option. Now clicking on the search now, we're going to search for the business name which we intend to register. Now viewers, for us we are in luck because I want to be registering my first business here. Not my first business anyway, a subsidiary of my business. That's we're into digital services. So I'm going to register the business with the name UD Integrated. Oh, that's the digital services. And then we'll just click search to make sure it's available. Now, as I click search, notice that it says search not found. If you believe it's an error, please contact CAC to update your record. Now, there's no cause for alarm in this situation. What he has actually done for us here is to tell us that, okay, no one has registered that business under or reserved it with that name you have, which is the UD Integrated Digital Services. That's a very good one, meaning my name is unique to only me, you understand? So that's cool. So with this being done, you would want to close this tab and return back to the previous tab where it says reserve a name. Rather than do all this, I prefer you just choose from here. Now, register and login. Registration is for those who are new into the CAC Commission's portal. That's registration portal. Here, you can register as a first-time user. Okay, you follow the processes and register. For me, I already have an account here, being that I've been registering many businesses before. So I'll just go here and I'll click login. Now I'm going to just fill in my details. I used to log in. Username is preferable, so I just choose all this and then I go submit myself and then put my password, and that's it. Alright, so now I'm here in my home page. Like I said, I've submitted 4 recently and then I've reserved 4 as well. So I want to make a new reservation now with this my new business name. So I'll just go on here and click new name reservation. Now with this, please ensure that you're going to read all the instructions here, please. And lest I forget, I see people registering churches and schools as business names. No, please do not do that. What you're expected to do is to register them as companies. Okay, according to the new business law that has been set up by the federal government. Schools and churches are to be registered as companies. For me, that's weird though, but that's okay. If they say we should do it, we do it. Now, the first thing you want to do is to classify your business, your proposed business name. What is you doing? We have the business name, we have company, incorporated trustee, limited partnership, and limited liability partnership. Now, for this tutorial, we're going to be focusing on just business name. Okay, so I select business name and then the type. Now, please bear in mind that we have two types of business names or businesses: sole proprietorship and partnership. Now, sole proprietorship means that it's just you handling your business, the one man business. While partnership has to do with you're going to be in a league with friends, okay, or associate, be associates. They're going to do the business together. You understand? But for now, I'm doing sole proprietorship, so I just click on sole proprietorship. Now, do not forget the name you checked out before. That's what you put in option one. So for me, it is UD, the integrated digital services. Okay. Now, option one is the most important. And if you remember when you're writing your JAM, they tell you fill two options or minimum options for your school of choice. Now, the first option is usually held higher. There's a lot of prestige around the first option. Being that that's your first choice, you're not cajoled into it. Now, the second option gives, in case the first option is not available, what could be the second one? What we could just do is just do a UD digital integrated services. Okay, now that we are done, we're going to click save and continue. Now at this point in time, you come here and you ask yourself, what's your reason for the availability search? Why are you trying to reserve a name? What are you trying to do? And then you come here and some people do for change of name. Maybe you have a name, you talk about something, you want to change it. You can always change it. You want to change, maybe it's a group or holding, you can do that. You want to, a whole lot of things. But for us, this is the reason why. It's a new incorporation registration. This is the first time we're doing it. So we need to click on this to tell them, okay, I'm registering this for the first time. There are no other reasons for that. You understand? I click on it. And now, what's the nature of my business? Well, Uni Integrated Digital Services is more like into IT kind of. That's information and tech related services. So I'm going to click on information and communication, which is the closest. If you're running an agriculture firm, you can do under agriculture and everything. Construction, the same thing, and so on and so forth. So now we want information and communication, and then I choose information and communication. Okay. Now I have to be specific as to the nature of business I do. Is it advertising and marketing services, bulk SMSs, and so on? What exactly is it I am really going to be into? This is very catchy because there are a lot of things I'm seeing here. Well, the thing I can do is to do. I'm a little bit confused here. Okay, let's just do computer programming consultancy and related services, advertising and marketing services. Oh man, this is a whole lot for me to choose. I think the one that best describes me is I think computer programming consultancy and related services activities. Sorry, would be perfect for me. So I just choose that. And now additional remarks here. It's not mandatory. Please take note of this. The asterisks means they are all mandatory. They are compulsory fields you must fill. For the additional remarks, and what do we want to do now? Okay, I could just add we are into ICT related consultancy services, as well as digital marketing. Okay, digital marketing and advertising. Let me use the word okay. Let me just remove we are into. Let's just put the ICT related consultancy services as well as digital marketing advertising. That's perfect. So with this being done, I click on save and continue. Now the next step is very important because they say you're going to preview everything you've done. Okay? You take your time and go through everything you filled in part one, which is name and type and then objectives. Now please take very special care to ensure that your details here are very, very, very correct. Now with this being done, I click save and continue. Okay, and then with this now comes the payment option. Please note that whatever payment you're making here is not the registration fee, rather it's a reservation fee for you to reserve your business name, so no one takes it from you. Usually it takes as long as 24 to 72 hours to get an availability code that will aid you in the part two of your registration process. But here, Remita is the payment platform that's in charge of all this. So now to reserve your name usually costs about 500 naira. But by the time you end up adding other things, it might end up to 600 and something naira. And if you see this, it says, please note that you will not be allowed to make modifications after payment. At this point, you can decide to go back if you want to. Okay? You can decide to go back if you want to. But if you go back, you can make your corrections. Well, now you're here. It's the payment option we are in. I'm having an issue getting this, so I just have to refresh this and see if that will work. Okay. Okay, fine. It's back up. There was an error. Okay, with this, it says you have to make payment via Remita, blah 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 blah. So now I pay via Remita, right? Now paying via Remita payment gateway. A whole lot of options you can use to make payments. As you can see, there are card payments, you have transfers and so on. So with this now it has confirmed everything I need to do, and then it says amount I will be paying to reserve my name after charges have been added is the 661 naira 25 kobo. So it's approximately 662 naira kind of. Okay. So with this now I click on submit. It has generated my invoice. I click on submit. Now when I click on submit, it shows me various payment options: card, bank transfers, USSD, e-naira, branch, that's bank branch, remitter, wallet, and then phone numbers. That's what I was saying, you can use your phone number, I think a recharge card or something like that. Internet banking, bank account. For me, I always, because of security of my card details, I'm not saying they're not secure, they're very, very secure, but for me, I don't value that. So I just copy out this, that's the account number, and then I'll just do a transfer to the account, that's the globals. Please note that as you can see, the account changes over time. Okay, so please do not copy an account and say you're going to use it in the next 2 minutes or so. No, that it might have changed, you understand. So now I'm going to make a transfer to the globals account on my own bank app. That's what I'm going to do. So, and please, whenever you make payments, please remember you have to keep what they call it, the receipts, so you can always send that as an evidence. I have to tell you to when it comes to online payments, I'm very, very careful because most times payments can be made and then server issues and the rest. As we see in Nigeria today, at the time of doing this video, we have many, many, many transactions that are not going through. They are hanging. Okay, it's not the fault of anyone. It's the fault of the traffic. That's what I always say. The traffic is way, way, way too much. And Remita is an international payment platform, just like Western Union and other things, quick teller, other services are there. So with this, I just click on I have sent the money. I've made the transfer now and downloaded it. I say I have sent the money. Now what it's going to do is it's going to go around and check and ensure that come this money has been sent. So you have to give it some time to hold on. And as soon as your payment is confirmed, you will be sent an availability code for you to continue the part two of the process. Like I said, it usually takes 24 to 72 hours, depending on the workload that the Corporate Affairs Commission office is handling at the moment. So we'll have to wait for that availability code, and when it comes back, we'll continue this again. Thank you very much for staying tuned, and let's wait for the code. Thank you. Hello, everyone. We're back. Now we just received our emails from the Corporate Affairs Commission. Actually, it was a very, very huge fight because we had to wait for 5 days. I wasn't getting it. Normally, it takes between 24 to 72 hours. But I guess because of the holidays, everything, the Eid al-Fitr and everything, we had to wait. I then put up a letter to them in the email I'll send also in the description. And then I think that instead the prompt response, and voila, we're here. Business is reserved. I have a lot of business that have been reserved, but this one is very, very important because this is what we'll be working on. We have the UD integrated digital services. So once you're here, you have to start registration. Now, with this start registration, it means I have to go ahead and get all my details ready. Remember, I said that in the email they will send to you, they're going to send you what they call it, a whole your availability code and everything, which is what you used to start. Okay. Now, registration proper. The first one we did was the name reservation. So now we're going to do the registration. Now, please, when filling in this section, your business commencement date should be the same as the day you begin your registration. Not reservation, registration. Today is the May 1st, I think, May 1st, 2023. By the way, Happy New Month, people. And then I have to just go in there and then fill in some wonderful details. I have that's this. Please pardon me, you may not see this because these are my personal details I have to fill out. Um, that's it. This is it. And then state, I have to fill out my state. All these things are all private informations, please, that I have to fill. That's why they are blurred out. I have to choose my local government, city, town, or village, where my business will be domiciled. I have to choose all that. Um, that's all that here. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to go save and continue. hold on. Yeah, hello, Collins. Ava.
No, bro, good afternoon.
Afternoon, bro. What's up, man?
So I began with
Business and everything. This is very, very important. Remember, it must start with what we felt when we're trying to reserve our own name. So we have nature of business, specific nature of business, and then other nature of business into description. So with this, I'll click on save and continue. Okay, okay. With this, I do add nature of business and then save and continue. All right. Now we're in, and this is where it gets very, very cool. It says means of identification PDF. Okay, I'm going to upload a document. Let's see if I have that in PDF. Let's see that in desktop. Okay, I put this in a folder known as personal documents. Okay, personal documents. All right. Okay. Yes, national ID. Fine, we're in. And then the next one says signature. Okay, I have a signature here. And I'm still going to go to that same document, click signature, and we're in. A passport photograph. Okay, with this, I think I have a passport photograph of the proprietor, and that is this. Yeah, that's it. That's passport photograph. Okay, now all these documents have been uploaded. For others, if you have any others, I don't have any. So with these three, we can still try. And I say save and continue. Now with this, it asks me to preview everything that I have filled, from name of proprietor to nature of business and everything, business name and so on and so forth. So I've confirmed they are okay, they are in order, and I click proceed to payment. All right. Now with this, um, you didn't see my name there because this company is going to be headed by my wife. And like I said, when we come here now, the payment we're to make is 10,000 naira. Remember the process we used to reserve our name, the same thing we're going to do here, okay? So now you can go ahead and make payment of 10,000 naira into the account. Same thing, you go into your payment made via remitter, and then you choose your payment type, what you want to use payment, bank transfer, USSD. For me, like I said, I always do the bank transfer, and voila. Okay, I think there's a network issue, so I have to refresh this page. But the idea is when you get to this point and you make your payment via whatever style you want, you can just this is an error anyway, so overlook that. You can just go ahead and then make your payment in. Now with all this processes being slowed down, let's say give or take in 3 to 4 weeks, you should have your CAC packet, which is going to contain this form you filled now and also your CAC certificate. Now the next video we're going to have in coming days would be how to get your TIN number and how to get your SMIDA certificate. We're going to talk a lot more extensively on how this is done. I hope you guys will subscribe to the channel so we get that done. And there's a lot of importance of the TIN number and SMIDA. If you ask me, TIN number is actually the taxpayer's money, taxpayer's identification number. So there are lots. Those of us who are willing to go into YouTube and the same thing, you will need that. And I hope if you're going to do commercial business in Nigeria, you need to do that because it's expected that every good citizen of the country is expected to pay their taxes. All right, as always, my name is Destiny Bineja, and I'll see you next time on the same channel. Please take care.